Right now, we're at the National Governors Association convention, and what that is a gathering of all the governors from all the different states.
We are following them around from meeting to meeting, catching them in interviews, hearing what they have to say about their experiences.
They meet twice a year, once in the winter, once in the summer. We were lucky enough to go to the summer event and actually witness the collaborations between the governors.
We've been chasing governors all day and trying to get as much information from them and as many interviews as possible today.
It was a really valuable opportunity for them to get hands-on experience in a high-pressure environment.
We're usually making narratives or filming documentaries within Colorado.
It would be, a 10 or 15 hour drive out there. So we made the decision that we were gonna load all the students on a plane.
But to be able to travel outside of state with 10 of my peers and to show that we can execute not just inside the state of Colorado, but that we can take a whole team several states away. What was really mind-blowing is when you walk into a room and all of a sudden you're surrounded by all these people you typically see on the news at night.
To be able to come together on a project that's this grand of scale and you live together for a whole week.
And that just makes it that much better when you're traveling with great filmmakers and your best friends all at the same time.
We had 3 different camera teams, several different directors, a lot of different moving parts, and to figure out the logistics and the day-to-day operation of putting that all together, I think is a very amazing experience that our students can take a part of.
We would wake up every day. We would get together our game plan for what events we might be covering. We would interview people, capture the events, and really get a feel for what these governors are doing.
We always talk about filmmaking being collaborative. Everyone brings something to the table. Everyone was hustling. We're running all around Des Moines, middle of the day, on foot. You have to remember, drink water, eat food.
We don't want to put people in danger. We need to be very careful with our equipment, and we also need to watch out for each other. We have a very busy schedule. It's important that everybody knows what their objectives are for the day.
It's a different beast altogether to learn how to form a documentary. The schedule doesn't work around you. You work around the shots, and I think you really have to have a passion to want to build a story.
You have an idea of what you think the day is going to be, but as it unravels, there's always different twists and turns that get thrown in that you have to navigate. And based on our really solid pre-production, we're able to absorb those wrenches.
There was a lot of beautiful light early in the morning. We had a lot of really cool features that we could, bring into our B-roll. Whether they were bridges that we were shooting for sunset, we spent some time at the state capitol, statues and historical monuments, but also just the entire experience that the governors go through.
One of the events that we got to go to was the Iowa State Fair. We got to see Governor Branstad speak to all of the community and to the fellow governors that were in attendance that day.
You're basically capturing everything from start to finish and everything as it unfolds.
Knowing where your shot is going to be and knowing how to find that shot and to find pacing in conversations in real life.
Whether it was scripted, whether it was planned, whether it was unplanned, we were capturing everything.
We had to make sure that we were able to get the best interviews as possible, and I couldn't be more proud of the way that we executed our 2-camera setup. And when you have a gov in front of you, that pressure is there. You don't want to boom too close and get it in the shot.
You do it professionally and you do it to the best of your ability. This is your job. This is not necessarily school. This is the beginning of your career, and you should look at it like that.
Working with the Colorado Film School has been such an amazing experience. I feel like dedication and skill level has exceeded all of my expectations.
And our students have been professional and ambassadors really for the film school and for the film industry.
I absolutely believe, without a shadow of a doubt, that we were on par with every professional that was there.
I don't think there would be a better opportunity to come our way at such an early stage. I hope that other filmmakers can have an experience like this coming out of film school.
This was a huge step for me to be able to fly out of state, to work with my peers, but also to realize how much effort and how much coordination this has broadened my view of the film industry greatly.
It's all about problem solving. So no matter what, Colorado Film School gets it done, like the governors get it done.